See, Fine Coco coming to you with another video. You know, do y'all remember last month, or was it earlier this month, that Nintendo, they said that they were going to buy or acquire somebody or merge with somebody?
Smart girl.
But nobody really has mentioned that on the internet. Shokio has not mentioned that. None of the big time YouTubers has even touched on that subject. I haven't seen Fat Boy Gamer or Straight Up Reviews say anything about it. I haven't seen Black Bun say anything about it. I haven't seen a whole bunch of people, or even Dr. Trey, say anything about it. But I'm going to bring this subject up. Who is Nintendo is going to buy or merge with?
Is there anything else in here? Why would they make me come?
Now you have to think about it. Think about it this sense. So you got to, whoever Nintendo buy, they got to fit well in the Nintendo family, or merge with. They got to fit well in the Nintendo family. Now you go into other media, and you will look at Disney. Disney has bought. They bought Marvel Comics. They have bought Star Wars film, which include the movies, the games, and everything from LucasArts.
Is that Molly?
Now both of them companies really fit well in the Disney family. Who will fit well in the Nintendo family? Now Nintendo got some third parties in Japan that works really well with them, and them third parties are Sega, Capcom, Namco, Tecmo. And you know that Sega has bought Sammy and Atlas. Nintendo was working real good with Atlas, but Sega owns them. Now Nintendo, by right, I don't think they can afford to buy Sega outright, but they can merge with them and become one company, be Nintendo Sega. And then, you know, reason why I really think they're going to buy Sega. Okay, Miyamoto, they asked him, do he think that they can make a real Nintendo land? And he said, one day I would like to make a Nintendo land. Now, over in Japan, Sega owns amusement parks. They got rides and everything.
Give me what you got.
So Nintendo could merge with Sega and turn that amusement park in Nintendo Land to Nintendo Sega Land.
Where'd you get it?
They could buy Capcom. Back in the day, I always thought Mega Man and stuff like that was part of Nintendo. You know, when they had Captain N, you know, showed all the Mario games, and they had Captain N, and they had Mega Man in their cartoon. I thought Mega Man was a Nintendo IP. And it didn't, you know, it was, when I got older, I realized that Mega Man was owned by Capcom. Okay, Nintendo they worked in the past. They still do well with Capcom.
Really?
I can see them merging with them.
Really?
And that would make a good, you know, part of their family.
Already?
Or Konami. Remember back in the day, Konami was #1 on the Super Nintendo. Konami was #1 on the NES, and they barely did anything on the GameCube. And after the GameCube, you ain't seen no more Konami games on Nintendo hardware. Yes, they had Snake in the last Smash Brothers game, but other than that, they didn't have him on. He wasn't even on the Wii. They didn't even make a Snake game for the Wii. Could Nintendo buy Konami? They probably could, but I don't think they would, because Konami do not fit well with the Nintendo family. So my best bet for the Japan companies that Nintendo could buy for merge. It could be, here's my top pick: Sega, Capcom, Tecmo, them the main Namco Bandai. Over in America, oh you know I didn't forget about America. In America,
somebody gonna die.
the only company that well, you know, it's Activision, but Activision, I can't see Nintendo buying Activision. So over in America, you know, it's really no company that would fit well in the Nintendo family.
Talk to me.
But I just want to know y'all take. Who do y'all think Nintendo was talking about they gonna merge with or acquire? It's all up in there. Nobody has touched on that subject. Not even Mr. Live or yes, my friend Level Head Gamers. He has not touched on it. Who Nintendo's talking about merging or buying? I don't know. It must have went under the radar with a lot of gamers because you know we are too concerned about specs and Nintendo failing or PlayStation ain't, you know, it's selling like crazy, but the games ain't about nothing, you know. But I'm bringing this up because nobody's talking about it. I'm looking at I got to give a shout out to Gamers J. I'm looking at his playthrough on YouTube using my Wii U. I'm looking at it on my TV. He's playing The Walking Dead. So y'all get him subscribe to him. Y'all have a blessed day. This is C Fine Coco. If you wanna find me on the Nintendo Network, look for Mr. Fine Coco. That's MRFINECOCO. And I'm also on Twitter and I'm also on Facebook. It's Clarence Evercobb Jr. And I'm on Twitter as C Fine Coco. That's the letter C FINECOCO. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll holler at you later. Bye.